I'm doing my master's in public health in University of Minnesota and majoring in epidemiology. My interest in public health grew from my background, which is dentistry. I have worked in many public health camps, and working there, I've seen like many vulnerable population having limited access to healthcare. So I wanted to like work more on a community and public health perspective, from one patient care to more like research and community-based care. I would love to contribute to like maternal and child health care, which is also one of my area of interest. One of my dreams is be able to go to like different countries and also explore like how they work in public health. So as people might already know, India is very diverse. I would also like people to know how it's more innovative and also it's growing. There are many challenges still, but India is growing rapidly in healthcare, education, and also technology. The scholarship has definitely made a meaningful difference, not only for me and also for my family too. As I'm in my final year, it reduced kind of my stress financially. It has helped me a lot.
My name is Taimur Hayat, and I'm a graduate student at University of Minnesota studying public policy. My concentration is in education policy. My background is in economics. I did my major in economics in undergrad and then worked in a research think tank back home. So getting into public policy was a natural extension of my previous learning and my previous experiences. I chose University of Minnesota because it brings several strengths rolled into one: analytical rigor, its close association with public institutions, and clear emphasis on policy application. One of the most surprising things for me was how much localized public policy work is in Minnesota, because before coming here I tended to think the US is like a national or a federal entity. But when I got here, that's when I understood like how closely the state institutions are collaborating with each other and how much they're grounded in community organization and community work. So this localized sense of community of work they're doing was something very new to me. One aspect that I would like people in US and in general West to know, that people in Pakistan invest heavily in their education because progress is not an individual concept in my country. It's more like a collective effort. Well, if you progress, you bring your whole household upwards. So the idea of social mobility is collective in Pakistan. And it's a beautiful country. This scholarship helped me get through the financial instability that I was facing, and beyond the financial dimension, it also instills a sense of confidence and also responsibility in me. Like if someone has believed in me to stretch a hand out, I should take this opportunity seriously and might in future, when my time comes, extend the similar sport to others.
I am studying a PhD in Organizational Leadership Development and Policy in the Comparative International Development Education track. My thesis centers on the intersection of indigenous knowledge systems and Western knowledge systems in entrepreneurship training, specifically for African rural women. I hope to be able to use what I have studied here at the University of Minnesota to benefit education systems in the low to middle income countries, where a lot of the students learn using their indigenous systems. I hope to be able to work with community organizations, international development organizations, and university to build out this framework so that it can help communities, especially in Africa, where I am from. This scholarship did not and is not going to benefit me as an individual. It is going to benefit my whole clan. I am a first-generation doctoral student from my clan. Not only am I setting an example for them, but for many girls in Africa who never have the chance to make it to university. This has meant a lot to me, and I really appreciate it. Recently, there were a lot of immigration, maybe I would call it scuffles, that occurred here in Minnesota, and what I witnessed of Minnesota people will forever be in my heart, because I'm an immigrant, I'm an international student, but the love that I received, not only from my students, but the faculty, and what I witnessed within the Minneapolis metropolitan was touching. And it's a side of the US that I never knew of.